Hello, hello. Two sets, guys, just showing around.
Bye. Bigyan mo ngayon lang. Bawal ka sa magbigay. Nasakay na lang bigyan.
Nearly done, guys, hang on. Not so long left. Oh. Eve, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Please obviously hit that like button and share us around, guys. Alright. Just bear with us, alright. Spent last night in hospital, my gut went into pause and needed help. Got home 3 hours ago. Oh dear. That's not good.
What is it? Hi, everybody. So where's your towel? Oh, it's hot. Oh, God. What did it say?
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. What was that? Dragon Fruity. Okay, no problem. Hi, Dragon Fruity. Spent last night in hospital. My gut went into pause and needed help. Oh, that's not good. Hope you feel better. It's so hot in here.
It is really picking hot here.
Really hot.
Feel exhausted, there's only 2 hour nap and felt bad as my mind couldn't sleep knowing where I was. But if you need sleep,
Yeah, you need to
just go and get some
yeah.
sleep, don't worry about coming out live,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So yeah, don't worry about staying on the live. If you need the sleep, go and get some sleep, we totally understand. Right, I think that's everything.
Feel better, thanks. Good. She's feeling better. Oh, that's good.
Okay.
I like this dress.
Miss wearing a dress today. First time for everything, I suppose.
Not really. Sometimes I do.
Right, I think that's all the places I can share around. So we'll just wait for a few more people to bob in. If anyone will bob in, I don't know. But
Yes.
just touching on things what we have touched on in the past, guys. Obviously, the Dragon Lady's links in the description. Please check her out if you haven't already done so. Also, the PayPal link, guys, if you want to put help us out with donations.
Yes.
PayPal links in the description as well, guys. So obviously check that out. We have got new merch. We're still waiting out on this fucking package. It's driving me up the wall now. And then as soon as this package is done, we're going to go and get it printed. And then it will be all done, ready for when I come back to the UK. I will be flying back to the UK on June the 1st, landing on the June 2nd. So hopefully all goes well and everything can be in some sort of order.
Yes. Everybody's gonna be waiting and happy for it.
I won't say that because
We'll
I'm not going to be
be-
happy, am I?
Will be
Anyway, I'm not
everybody
getting
can
into
say
that again.
finally.
Not getting into that again.
So
yeah.
stay tuned with all of you guys.
So takes forever to get packages nowadays. How you get it ASAP? Well, the thing is, right, I ordered 52 face masks, well 54 in general. Two face masks has arrived and it's from the same place, but the biggest one, the 52, it hasn't. So don't know what the freaking hold up is, to be honest. Do not have a freaking clue, but it's driving me up the wall. So yeah.
54 pieces. That's what
Well,
is included.
It's not all face. It's got the wallets as well, the plastic wallets to put the face masks into, so they're nice and protected, basically. But yeah. So yes.
I know, but it's anyway.
That's odd. Yeah, it is very odd. So, oh well. So yeah, today's topic is about an update on the Chinese problem here in the Philippines. Now, as you will all know by now from watching the previous lives, the Chinese sent 200 vessels off the coast of Palawan at one of the reefs there. Obviously the Philippines government is not enjoying that, they're not liking that, they consider it as a threat because the Chinese are trying to say that the fishing vessels, when they're not fishing vessels, they are, well, the Chinese saying they're fishing vessels and there was in hideout due to rough sea storms. Number one, there wasn't any storms. Well, the Philippines has found out because obviously it's Philippines area, it's off the coast of Palawan, so people will know that. Two, there seems to be a hell of a lot of fishing vessels there. And three, militia army. So yeah, there's basically three lots of problems there, three red flags. So basically the Americans joined in. Obviously they're just off the coast of Palawan in the South China Sea, or the West Philippine Sea, wherever you want to freaking say it is. The update is basically the Americans sent out a military plane yesterday or a couple of days ago to fly over near the 200 ships, and they've ended up with a radio transmitted from one of the Chinese ships saying obviously they need to turn around because they're invading Chinese aerospace. So obviously the return from the American, hey Rachel, from the American planes has been basically that they're allowed to be there due to international law. So obviously the Chinese are not believing in this international law, but obviously the rest of the freaking world runs off it. Diva Paranormal, how you doing? Where are you all coming from?
Diva,
8
hello,
people in, 3 people in,
how are
please
you
like and
guys?
share guys, much appreciated. So yeah, obviously, so that was the comeback from the American military aircraft back to the Chinese. It was like that, back and forth, basically saying that the Chinese are saying that they're not allowed to be there, and then the Americans are saying yes we are. So it bit catch-22 really. On top of that, I thought it was South Korea, which I've written in the thing, but it's not, it's a different country. But Vietnam, Malaysia and Japanese naval fleets are all joining in now to help defend the Philippines against China. So they're all sending naval fleets out in order to counteract if there's any attack from the Chinese. They are sending fleets out in order to do that. So yeah, it doesn't particularly seem to have a good rundown, I should say, on what's going on, you know.
Oh no.
So yeah, the looking always good dragon lady. Hi Simon, how you doing? She does always look good, you're right. But seeing that we've got a couple of more people in, please obviously check out the wifey in the description. Alright, this is the joint channel, support this one, support that one. Links in the description, obviously the PayPal's in the description if you do want to donate towards our adventures, equipment, so on and so forth, everything like that. So yeah guys, please obviously check the channel out. It's a great channel. We are trying to get it back up and going again. Also, I didn't mention is we've got a new type of content video out today. I'm going to put it on this channel and on the missus. So if it's okay to be uploaded on this channel, then I'll put it up on the missus, because we've got to be careful. Strike on this channel. I've already got a strike, guys, for call. I've got a fucking strike by using one of their legal Creative Commons fair use videos again. So I'm pretty pissed off with that, because there's no way I can contact YouTube for doing it. So, you do look beautiful, you always do. Good Lord, hope it works out. So yeah, it's like a game show type video.
Like
we're going to be doing
like a statue.
Like a statue?
No.
You're not a sex doll.
No,
So yeah, we'll be doing like episodes on that type of content up
it's
until
gonna be a lot.
obviously
we're gonna have to figure it out a lot of things. So
exactly up until our leave basically, because we can't really do a game show with just us. So it's going to be 5 days of like paranormal, 5 days exploring, 5 days of different other types like I don't know, where would you retire to, different countries, so on and so forth. And the game show is basically called Would You Rather. That's the whole name of it. That's the whole name of the show. So we hope you enjoy that content. We had a laugh making it yesterday, didn't we? We really did. It was so much fun. And guess what, guys? You guys can join in as well. It's not just us. You guys can join in by playing it. So yeah, it's called Would You Rather. So that's thingy. Episode 1 will be out today. We'll be doing an episode 2. We'll probably have to do them every day, because if we're going to do 5 days of this, 5 days of that, we'll probably have to do them every day. So we'll probably film the other one today and get it out tomorrow, and do that vice versa. So we're uploading one as well as filming them. You reckon?
yeah.
Sweet. So if you leaving 1st of June, then would be hard for both. Yeah, it would be very hard. But nothing can be done, unfortunately. There's no other way around it. I wish there was, but there isn't, unfortunately. So You know, it's one of them things where none of us can change it. This is why, obviously, when I get back to the UK, hopefully I can get the missus over there and we can live happily ever after, because that's what I want, and I know that's what the missus wants, so that's the only thing we'll be working towards too. Lots of silence, hard to understand, sorry, silly internet. Oh really, is it bad? We do apologise for that. Just try and refresh if that will work. So yeah, the new content is Would You Rather. That will be coming out. We're going to be probably doing another type of similar thing, game show with like buzzers and stuff like that and silly sounds, just to make it a bit more fun. Silly sounds, you know, like what I actually that was yesterday when I said you and tricks, and then you both have a different sound, so obviously I'll know. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Can't wait you guys get married, and hope you guys make it live. Well, I'm lucky. I can't wait to get married as well, but with the live situation, I would love to, but I'm a bit worried that one of them might get a copyright strike due to picking the music and that what gets played in churches. So if there's a way around it at that part, then yes, won't be a problem. But I don't know. It's something we'll have to look at in the future, because obviously us getting married, it probably won't be till next year. So. Or whenever she's over, whenever I can get her over, basically, for the fiancé visa, because there's a lot what comes into it before that happens. So what went on, refresh better now, what went on, sorry. Oh no, we were saying, Eve, about we've got a new content video coming out, getting dropped today. It's like a game show type of thing, so it'll be called Would You Rather. So it's obviously we're playing this like little time of game show type thing, but you guys at home can play along with us as well. So it's a bit of fun. Eve, internet in the Philippines isn't the best. It's not that bad. You know, we can only do as much as what we're allowed to do due to the internet allowing us. So yeah, that's basically what you've missed. I really wish the best for you guys. That sounds cool video. It is. We had a lot of fun making it, and I enjoyed editing it yesterday as well. So this is episode 1 today. We're going to be filming episode 2 today. So that will get uploaded tomorrow. So 5 days paranormal, then 5 days exploring, then 5 days of something else, 5 days something else, all the way up until obviously I leave the Philippines. So it's going to be a lot of fun, guys, a lot of fun, and we're going to have a lot of laughs coming out, and it's something what's going to be a little bit different, even though it's attached to the similar type of content what I'll be doing, like exploring, paranormal, and different types of content. So even though it's like a game show thing, it's not really an exploring thing, it still assigns around the paranormal, around the exploring, and around the different types of topics what we do mention on this channel. So hopefully it will go well, and if it does go well, then obviously perfect, because that's what's going to be happening on the channel. And it will also be happening on Mrs. channel as well, guys, because I know a lot of people off the Mrs. channel don't bother coming over. So if we're going to produce some sort of content, you know, we'll have to put it on their channel for them to watch. So yeah, obviously the people who watch it here or watch it there, please come over and just give us a view on either side, guys. Even though you've watched it before, just give us a view, and it'll be perfect. So because it will be the same videos basically, either way. So but it's the only way to get the watch hours and watch time for the missus, because she needs it desperately. I mean, I'm running the videos all the way through the night on 3 phones, because I've got my British phone and my Philippine phone. The missus runs hers off a Philippines phone, and so we're running her videos all the way through the night for like 10 hours solid, 10 to 12 hours solid, depends on when we fall asleep and when we wake up. And but I can't do it alone, guys. I need you guys to help us out doing it, just to get that watch time up. It is going up, but it's very, very slow, guys. And if everyone helps out, then we can get monetized pretty damn quick. So the reason why we've not been live for the past couple of days as well, we've been so freaking busy with everything, and to be honest, guys, it's been that goddamn hot. I've just not had the energy to either. After we've had a lot of stuff to do, we've had the heat to compromise with as well. So we still have been dropping videos. So if you haven't been seeing them videos, please check them out. All right. We've still been dropping videos, even though we don't go live. We still will drop a video, because that's just upload and I'll leave the phone. We don't have to sit here in the heat, obviously, just rambling, talking. So that's why we drop videos instead of going live sometimes. I need a drink. Do you want to take over for a minute?
Okay. Did you bring 2 bottles from upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, did the suffers came? No? No? Okay, so I'm gonna take over, going to get a drink. So how's everybody? So I thank you so much, guys, for watching. Water. So I thank you so much, guys, for supporting my channel and our channel this one. So yeah, we're gonna try to make a lot like the one we made yesterday. So hopefully we can, you know, some before he leaves, because it's obviously a lot of searching, you know, and it's obviously for all of you to entertain you guys. So we're gonna try our best. Hopefully my channel will go back again as it is, and yeah, it's gonna be sad because it's gonna, you know, go back in UK, and things will be, you know, tough, and it's gonna be sad because obviously I'm gonna be alone. It's gonna be alone there, and yeah, but we still gonna have to manage the channel, and also if he go live in this channel, our channel, obviously I'm gonna have to go join me, because I'm gonna do the StreamYard and stuff. And same thing mine, I'm gonna try live. Depends the internet, you know. So huh? Oh, did you sleep? Oh, because she didn't go back. Sorry, guys.
I know, that's why I said you want to go around to the shop.
You can wake up early.
I know. That's fine.
And then tomorrow,
Don't blame me.
tomorrow's a garbage day. I'm gonna have to wake up early again. So yeah. So anyway, sorry about that, guys. Interrupting. So yeah, and she's gonna be always late because they're going to Jess's house this afternoon, and they're gonna get Jess's bike, because yes, I think Jess is gonna be here for a little bit, because
What, here?
with Ate, not in the
Okay.
house.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So because she's alone over there, so
She wants to move over there. So
no, the woman that she been with here, she go back home to her children, so no one's gonna take care of Sam, and she's alone over there. And plus, she's not getting along with Melissa and Nilo, because Nilo's not there, and she's kind of into my niece because of
the one who started
yeah.
trouble.
Get in trouble. So yeah, so yes, I understand you completely dragged and hard to be away from loved ones. I hope it'll be a lot of work to do, so we have to wait for a lot of things needs to be done before that. So yeah, hopefully
We'll get it.
I miss my man like crazy. Long distance relationship are hard. 9 days now before I move in with my man. Awesome. That's gonna be 9 days. It's gonna be soon. As soon as
You'll soon be sick of each other.
yeah, so it's gonna be like a normal life, like we. Sometimes we get upside down. It's normal because it's a relationship, you know. So,
Oh.
yeah. And then later on, you're gonna be upset, obviously, because the first, second, third months you'll be fine, and after the, because we've been together now, living since we've been in the Philippines for 1 month, 1 year and 4 months. So yeah, it's a long way. So obviously, there's no and then nobody's perfect to have relationship. You know, everybody have upside down.
I
And
think it's different if you manage to go out to work though every day.
yeah,
If
that's
you're
different.
doing
But
that little bit of
but
time
also
away.
sometimes when you go to work and you're pissed off over there and you come home, you get still pissed off with your partner. Sometimes that could happen because I have been like that too. But we have to understand each other. You know, that we always said like, I know it's hard, it's tough, but we at the end of the day we still have to communicate each other and fix the problem, right? So yeah. So I know it's hard for me, but he needs to go back because that's what it is. You know. What was that? So it's not because he's gonna be here, you know. He really needs to go back. So I have
no
there's
choice
nothing
in
I
the
can
matter,
do
guys.
with that. He needs to go back. So yeah. It's not because I let him out and get the hell out of here, but no. It is
No, it's unavoidable, guys. Put it
yeah.
out.
So you know, what is it? Lord, he is good about me. Needed a work with music as long as it takes home with me as a relationship like it. That'll be a good cover. Looks like then makeup. You know, the thing is for me, because I'm very independent person,
Very
I
independent.
don't think I could be like lonely when he's gone. I could, but not like it's gonna be crazy because
I will.
yeah, he will, but
But it's common fact, right,
it's
that men
normal.
get affected
Yes.
more than the women.
But a lot of things, guys, here in the house, I always busy, and then I realize the time is it's already that time because I am always busy every day here in around the house. There's a lot of things I need to be taken care of before I sit in this chair. And before I sit here, I'll make sure everything's finished. And that is me.
So should
So
be keeping herself busy.
I keep myself busy, and obviously if there's a music, because I love music. Well, right now I didn't do because the kids, but when I'm right here, guys, alone, I always have the music with me. So it's not gonna be like, obviously I have a lot of animals like my children. So I have to play with them, taking care of them, and he knows that. So, like complaining about it. But anyway, smoother, and then I get to the UK, but we'll see, you know.
We'll get
So
it.
it's hard to say like, yeah. But we have to see, you know. So, yeah.
Regardless how long it takes, we'll get her in that country, and that's the main thing. So it'll be nice to get her in by the end of next year. But if shit happens and it's not by then either, then you know we will get her over there at some point.
Because obviously a lot of trolls, they will love it. Because they say, oh no, it's from back there. Oh, what happened with the dragon lady now? Oh no, they probably finished.
Yeah,
The honeymoon
'cause
is
that's
over.
the frame of mind of
That's what
freaking
they
idiots,
thinking now.
guys.
But I'll tell you what, if you go back there, just because he needs to go back there,
Yeah,
it's not because he's going back because of this and that, because we're done or anything, because, you know. No, I don't think so. You'll be laugh, you'll be happy, but at the end of the day, we know what's going on. So, yeah. Unless, you know, I hope not.
trying
Unless-
to explain to trolls is like
Yeah.
trying to explain to a newborn baby not to go out in the street and walk in the road.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So-
That's basically exactly the same.
and I will say I feel sorry for those people really that think that way because they have no
Illiterate.
life. There's no life with that. If
Illiterate
you want to have, if you want to have a life, just fix it. You know, you find your thing, find your own. You know, just don't just watch the people that you know is they're already okay. You know, you do not have to break them up. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to be continue yourself finding what you want, not because you just wanted to just every relationship or couple that you know that they're happy, you wanted to ruin them. No, that's not the right thing to do.
Exactly. But saying that, you know, that's like that sounds normal to normal people, but to a troll, you know, if they stop doing that, that's it, life's over. Because the only thing what keeps their working around is to cause pain to everybody else, and it's like, really?
I really think those people like that
Just make themselves look like idiots.
Exactly. So I think those people think that way, try to ruin some relationship that they know that they're okay. I really think those are garbage.
You are doing the best for you situation. If you could stay together, you would, I know. Yeah, if we could, we would. But unfortunately, we can't. So,
If I was
that's just because of a shitty incident that obviously the Philippines have over here, where it still says that she's married when she's actually not. Because if it weren't for that, we would be staying together. We wouldn't have a problem. No, I'll be staying here for the rest of my life. But unfortunately, because of that Philippine crap what they have over here, then it's basically making us not break as in never to be together, but break up as in living together. You know. So unfortunately, shit has to happen, and I have to go back to the UK, and then we get married in the UK. It's that simple. There's always a way around things, guys, and that is one of the things we've come out and found. So if you're just going to hang up the towel and say, you know what, it's not going to work long distance, you know, what's the point being together for all them years what you have been together?
Exactly.
So you always find a way around things, and that is one thing what we have found a way that, alright, we might not be able to get married over here, but we can in the UK, so I'll get you to the UK, we'll get married there, you change your passport at the Philippine Embassy in the UK, and Bob's your uncle, done and dusted. You know, obviously nothing works out that simple, but that is the direction what needs to be taken. So, obviously, with a little bit of patience, which is something I've not got, I've got to be honest, I don't have patience.
I do.
The missus has patience.
I very have a high patience.
You know,
when it comes to low, I'm done with it. I have a patient like that, guys. And if you let them down like that and down like that, you'll be gone.
So, that is a good way to look at it and work towards your future. Well, it's the only way to look at it. If you think about it, it's the only way to look at it. With me, I like looking at things logically and more sensibly. You know, some people don't look at it that way, and it's because they don't work on logic means. Bill, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated as always.
Okay, Cheryl, thank you for coming through and for staying, and you have a wonderful night, and see you again later.
I never had patience. I was born a week early. Going to bed now. Good night, everyone. All right, Cheryl, thanks for coming in.
Thank
Much
you
appreciated.
for coming in. I appreciate a lot.
Hi, Bill from Eve. Cheryl TC, sleep well from Bill. Night, Cheryl from Eve. So yeah, let's try and get more people in, guys. I know obviously it's hard when you've already shared it around, but let's try and bring more people in, guys, because we do want to try and get back into that growing side of networks and stuff like that. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So networks and stuff like that. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, apart from obviously what we've said earlier about the freaking China and all that shit, I don't know what's going to go on, to be honest. I really don't.
I hope not. It's really
I mean, all I know is that more countries are getting involved now, and if more countries are getting involved, it means that there is something kicking off. There's no shots been fired as we know of as of yet towards each other, but the tensions are running really high between each country, guys. And now the countries what's against China right now is Australia, Japan, Vietnam, Malaysia, America, and who was the other one?
Japan.
No, I said Japan.
Malaysia,
What
Taiwan.
Taiwan. Oh, Taiwan. Taiwan as well. But Philippines. Philippines, not Taiwan. So yeah, you've got the Philippines, Japan, America, Malaysia, Vietnam, and Australia. So already you've got 6 countries against the Chinese, who's providing security, and also in case anything does kick off, and going to provide some sort of assistance if anything does kick off for the Philippines, basically. So the Philippines are in a good situation and where they're at. They don't need to panic as much, because I know that obviously if anything does kick off, a lot more countries will get involved, just because in the Philippines they're allies with quite a few countries, and there's a lot of people who's over here in the Philippines what is from Western countries like Germany, you've got British, you've got Korea people, you've got everyone, guys. So if anything does kick off, I guarantee that the other countries around the world will get involved to make sure that the places like this will be safe, and their own citizens would be safe, you know. So yeah, it's getting in hairy. It definitely is getting hairy, but like I said, the Philippines are in a good area, good solid ground against the Chinese right now, because obviously the more allied ships are coming, it's going to be harder and harder for the Chinese to obviously intercept the Philippines, because the allies are coating around the Philippines, guys. So you've got majority of the naval is, and you've got obviously ships to the north, you've got obviously Australian ships to the south. I don't think there's any to the east, but to be honest, if you've got the north, the south, and obviously the west covered, it's going to be hard for a Chinese vessel to sneak round in order to intercept from the western side. So, because obviously if you look at the maps, the Philippines top island's here and then China's there, so if they've got that bit covered at the north, and obviously down here is the Palawan area, so even if they try and go down to head towards the south, it's not going to happen because they're cut off there. So they're gonna know the rough routes on where they're going to be heading at, but the Chinese have been sending military planes into Philippine airspace as well, which is not normal not Chinese civilian planes, they're Chinese military planes, guys. So can you see this? What, Armageddon? I can't see Armageddon, to be honest. But if something does happen, it will be a war. But I don't think it'll be Armageddon, guys. I really don't. I really don't think it will be. I think everything will be sorted and counteracted before something like that happens, because obviously that is a real threat towards any country, from any country. So I don't think obviously that will happen. Not including obviously I've been saying about the American naval forces, what's coming from America over to the Philippines. You've already got the US Marines who's stationed in South Korea. You've got the US Marines and Army, I think, in the Philippines. So obviously who's stationed in the Philippines, I think it's either the Marines or the Navy or both. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, there is new things. There is a lot of units already in this country in case of an invasion. And also the Philippines Naval is sorting out their submarines over in the Palawan areas, in Palawan docks and that, the submarines, the Philippines naval defences and subs and ships are all getting prepared. The Philippines military is growing in strength as we speak. Every day there's more strength the Philippines military is getting. So when I sent that, my side came up error, retry. So I didn't know. I didn't know it went through. Yeah, it went through, buddy. No worries. So yeah, they ship a lot of goods around the world from all over, you know. And if they start a war with something like this, then they're going to lose that. They're going to lose the economic value of the country. They're going to lose a lot of world trade. They're going to lose a hell of a lot, more than just their army, basically. And you've got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it actually worth starting a war over something that's completely stupid and losing so much? You know, because they don't just ship over to the Asian countries, guys. They ship all over the world, as everyone knows. They ship to America, they ship to the UK, they ship to all the European countries. You know, they ship everywhere goods. So seriously, is it worth it? But according to the Chinese, it is. That's why they're refusing to move from the Palawan Reef. So I don't know what's going through the head, to be honest. You know, I really don't.
Yeah. Sorry, I was talking with Jess.
It's alright. So yeah, I don't know what's going through their head. To some people, they'll be classed as insane. You know, because I'm not having that they don't know that other countries are getting involved now because of the threat what they're causing.
Yeah.
I'm not having that they don't know Japan's getting involved. Japan's hated China for a fucking very long time. It dates back all the way back to the samurai times. Japan wanted to invade China back in the I've just said it. What's the word? Samurai. Samurai. Yeah, Japan wanted to invade China back in the samurai times. So they've not liked each other for freaking generations. You know what I mean? So if it's anything to get in touch to have a little battle with them, they're gonna do it, you know. And the thing is, the Philippines are allies with Japan, so this is the thing. China doesn't have any allies. They like to fight as an independent force. Now they've got three type of military. They've got obviously the normal. Two sets, guys.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So
Barbecue, okay?
I'm trying to find it, guys. Hang on. Basically, one of the groups was the military themselves, and then the second group was the Chinese Defense Police. And then the third group was the Chinese something militia. All capable of going to war. So this is why they don't need allies. They don't look at getting allies. You know, people are saying Russia will fight for them, will fight with them. Well, let's just face it, guys. Russia don't have allies either, because Russia just wants anything, and if it means fighting against the Americans who they've hated for a long time, they're going to do it. Not because they want to help out the Chinese. It's just so they can fight against the Americans. That's all
The
it is.
barbecue guy.
So yeah. So the first one is the Chinese People's Liberation Army. That was the first one. All right, and then the second one is about the police, and then the third one is the militia. So you've got people ranked first. So the active personnel is 2,035,000 troops. And in reserve personnel, you've got 510,000 in 2020, and then 660,000 parliamentary in 2020. So that's just with the army. That's not including the militia. That's not including the police. The US Army size. Army active duty is 479,785. Army National Guard is 336,392. Navy active duty is 332,528. And the Air Force is 327,878. So
Before that. Take a break.
massively outmanned. But so the Americans is massively outmanned, right? Just by the Chinese army alone, you know, because out of all them in the military, it's probably going to come close to what, 1.5 million. They've still got 500,000 on top of them, and
We just finished it.
so yeah, and then you've got the parliamentary forces of China, what goes on top of the 2 mil, and that's just the army. In the Chinese, you've got then the police and the militia. So this is why China don't believe in having allies, because they can think they can defend their own. Sure, it's going to be a very tough battle if we ever do go to war, but the thing is, with the Americans, the Japanese, the Australians, Philippines, all these nations against them, they can't push large amounts of numbers in really well trained units. So they'll just take them out bit by bit, and I think that's the only way they'll actually win against China.
Last one.
So probably figure there is actually 1 combatant to 5 support personnel. Or thereabouts. I'm not quite sure, mate, to be honest. Let me just hang on. I think you're looking at about 200 to 1. So I think basically 200 troops to every 1 American. Or it could be more than that, I'm not 100% sure. So China wields by far the world's largest military with 2.8 million soldiers, sailors and airmen. Twice the American number. So there you go, guys. That just proves it. So this is why obviously the Americans, they won't be able to win it alone. You know, they need their allies behind them. And yes, the Americans has come to in need for the Philippines. But I'll tell you what, guys, if anything does kick off, people will get involved. For example, Japan will invade. Australia will invade. British will get involved. The Germans will get involved. Lithuania will get involved. You name it, guys. It'll just, the whole lot will just go to shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, because even though there's that vast numbers, they're not that well trained. I mean, they're good, but they're not that well trained. Don't get me wrong, because they're a massive military, guys. You know what I mean? There's only so much training you can give to high amounts of people. So, you know, where smaller countries like America compared to them, and anyone else, we've got smaller amounts of numbers, so it means more quality time and training to them people. So the better, I think, the smaller you are, the better you are. But that's the way I believe. You know, either way, I think it's going to be very difficult to sustain, to be honest. A little topic saying, who has stronger military, China or USA? So it says China wields by far the world's largest military with 2.8 million soldiers, sailors and airmen, twice the American number. The United States is number 2, the only other countries with more than 1 million active duty troops are China's neighbours, Russia, India and North Korea. So obviously, guys, India, they're allies with Britain. So obviously, you know, if they go to war with any of us, like the British, India will get involved, and then they'll have a right freaking fight on their hands with the Indian troop, because it's next door neighbour to them. North Korea, no one likes North Korea, and they don't like us. That's fair enough, and neither does Russia. So, but the thing is, China's not allies with either of them two either. So the United States in comparison has significantly less, 1.4 million, but when assessing the overall power of the world's military forces, the US comes out on top, ahead of Russia and China in second and third respectively. So there you go, guys. So the US is a lot stronger, even though they've got a lot less. But like I was saying, smaller numbers, the more time troops can train, you know. So what are China's military weakness? He pointed out that other than these reasons, PLA has other weaknesses such as limited strategic airlift and open sea refueling, capabilities limited overseas, military bases, lack of joint operations capabilities, and the lack of rotational system within the lower ranked officers of PLA. So that is obviously a bit refuel this and refuel that. You're not going to. You have to do it in China regardless. So that is one of the weaknesses, you know. So yeah, there's a lot coming out, to be honest. So even though they've got the manpower, they haven't really got anything else by the looks of it. So if the biggest, strongest armies there is in the world goes against China, especially Russia as well, they're gonna, they're gonna lose. Put it that way. They're gonna get they're gonna be in trouble. But is it going to be an easy fight? No, it's not. I'll put that first. It's not going to be an easy fight against the countries. But I have every bit of confidence that Chinese is going to lose, and they will lose because, like I said, the very weak or potential winning the war, like the Americans. They've got allies over here in the Philippines. If they need to refuel the ships, they'll do it here in the Philippines. They'll do it in Vietnam. They'll do it in Australia. They'll do it in Japan. They'll do it all over. They'll do it in South Korea. Chinese not got anywhere, so they have to go back to their own country. And if they're blocked off, they're going to be stranded out in the ocean. And when you're stranded with no fuel, you're running out of ammo on your ships. What are you going to do? You know, you're pretty much fucked, aren't you? So yeah, this is why I'm saying I think Chinese are playing a very, very stupid game to the think where they think they'll win this, because, like I said, if they're waiting any longer, there's more and more countries going to get involved, because 3 other countries has already got involved with it, and that's in the space of a week since our last live stream regarding this situation. So yeah, and like I said, the US has already got troops over here. They've already got them in South Korea. They've already got them everywhere. So it's gonna be a tough one, guys. Very tough one. But like I said, I have every bit of shit me up. So, but I have every bit of confidence that the Chinese, what is one country? Yeah, they might have 2.8 million troops, but what is that compared to the rest of the world? It's nothing really, is it? So, and this is the thing, what I think they're falling behind on, the reasons behind. They've not really thought it through in that prospect. Almost fell out of my chest. So did I, mate. I nearly went head first into the table. Bill nearly fell out of his chair.
Why?
Because of that bang. He's not the only
I was
one.
shocked too.
I nearly went under the table. I thought we ended up with an earthquake. So, yeah. Not really much to talk about now. We've gone through all that. Bill, we've got a new video coming today, buddy. It's going to be like a game show type video. It's going to be the start of episodes. So we're doing episode 1 to 5 to do with paranormal, and then episode 5 to 10 on exploring, so on and so forth. It's going to be like a game show type of way about it. So it's going to be a bit of fun, something that people at home can do as well, like people like yourself and others who watch can play along with us. So it was a laugh when we did it yesterday, so that will get uploaded today. Then we're going to start making a new one today, and that will be uploaded tomorrow. So keep a lookout for that, buddy, because I'm going to start uploading it straight after this live stream. So to be honest, I don't know how long I'll stay live for now, because obviously I don't know what else to say unless you want to say anything. And then,
what am I gonna say? I already just say.
You're the goddess of talking lives for hours though.
Well, not today, because I'm not in. Oh, my thing is already feeling good. Okay, and then
You can't even see it. That's how small it is.
I don't know. Maybe they can. Stay over there. I cut the skin off. Why not? I'm just trying to show it. So yeah. So yeah, guys, I don't think there's much we can say.
There isn't. I'm literally at Lost End today.
Yes,
What to
obviously,
talk
guys,
about?
I'm doing the laundry.
Yeah, I think it'll be a short one today.
Yeah, short one today,
To
do
the fur.
laundry.
And then get the video started uploading so you can all enjoy that.
Yeah.
It was funny, Carl sent you the water pump station video that you posted and all of the choices. I saw that one. Weird coincidence. Yeah, well, I got it ages ago, but I've only just uploaded it. Obviously, I had a couple of things into it as well, so it was fine to use. Yeah, it was quite a neat little explore. That I've got to be honest, it was quite a nice little explore. It was off the road, so if you drive, because it basically where it is in the like Peak District, driving along the road, you got a hill here, and then you just see the top of that building here, so it's like down an hill. So we was actually on the way to another explore, me and Carl. Then we thought, oh, let's check that place out. Looks abandoned, so we did, and we came across it. So. But there's not really that much history on the place. I mean, it was hard enough to get the bit of history what I've got on it. But apparently it fed a couple of reservoirs around there. It went through that place and made into clean, edible drinking water and then fed out to people's homes around the Peak District. But I wasn't sure at first till I saw those eyes. Wasn't sure at first till I saw those eyes.
What eyes?
Huh? Am I losing myself?
I know what eyes for.
I have no idea what you're on about, Bill.
Bill, what eyes?
In the pumping station. Oh, yeah, them eyes. Yeah, you mean that's to the blue things? What's in? Yeah, I know what you mean. Mrs. don't. She hasn't watched the video, but yeah, I do. I know exactly what you mean. So have you seen that place before I uploaded it then, Bill? Is that what you're saying? But you wasn't sure if it was the same place I uploaded. Ah, okay. Ah. See, I didn't think it was that well known, to be honest. Not many people do it. But saying that, when we filmed it, no one else did it. We were the only ones who did it when we filmed it back then. So obviously since then, people's been going. Yeah, saw it when it was first shown. Yeah, that was a couple of years ago, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a couple of years ago then. I mean, I did have a longer video than what Carl did. Carl only filmed about 6 minutes of it. But in order to try and make it a bit longer, I had to add a few bits into it. I couldn't get it to 10 minutes long though, which I'm gutted, because I always try and get...
It's like the thing.
Oh, that one is it. So, yeah, I always try and get the videos to at least 10 minutes, because that's when you get full gain of revenue, you know.
Holy crap.
You only get like half revenue if it's under 10 minutes, even by 1 second. It's stupid.
Almost hit the kid.
So, yeah, I always try and get it to 10 minutes, but sometimes it can't be helped. But yeah, so I think what we're going to do, my lovely wife, is...
That's where we're gonna do.
I think we're going to end it now, even though we don't want to.
Yeah.
I think we'll have to, so I can
If
get
anyone
the...
wants to donate there, don't
Oh
be
yeah, if you want to
hesitant.
donate, PayPal is in the link, guys. Please donate. Try not to go through Super Chat as much as you can, but if you do, thank you, because obviously it goes
PayPal,
towards our
we have a
threshold,
PayPal.
which is perfect. But please do it through PayPal if you want to. Obviously, if you haven't checked out the Dragon Lady Philippines channel, her link is in the description below as well. In the description. So please obviously check her out. And yeah, look forward to this new video coming. I am going to be dropping it straight after this, which is in a minute, and then we'll be filming for the new one straight after that.
Yes.
So look forward to them, guys. It is going to be like a new little bit of content. It's going to be our own content as well, so obviously it helps the channel out and then keep getting these Creative Commons, because I've received a freaking strike for using the Creative Commons video. So it's YouTube again going against their own rules, which is bullshit, but you know, that's YouTube for you. So yeah, until next time, guys, we really do appreciate everyone coming in. We really do appreciate you guys.
Yes, guys.
So much, and we'll all see you very, very soon. Vanny.
Vanny!
So yeah, guys, we do appreciate. Vanny, press that like button.
Yes.
Yeah. Much appreciated, guys. We really do.
You have a wonderful
Great
and
talking to you.
yeah.
Hope your day goes good. I'm
Thank
going to
you,
bed now and get
Bill.
some sleep. Yeah, get some sleep, buddy. Alright. The
Thank
video
you,
will be up
Bill.
when you're
Hope you
there.
have a wonderful night. Yeah.
So yeah, much appreciated. God bless, and thank you everybody joining in, and